Hello everybody, welcome to the video. Yes, I'm shirtless. I'm in my room at my mom's house. It's hot in here. I'm sorry, I don't have my webcam with me. I'm using my laptop camera. I do have my Yeti mic though, so I hope you can hear me okay. I know it sounds a bit wonky, but quality is not the point of today's video. It's survivability. Today, I'm going to be participating in MrBeast's Finger on the App challenge. So for those of you who don't know about this, MrBeast worked with an app developer. He released an app. You see this grid here. I've got to keep my finger on this screen for as long as I can. It starts in about a minute and 15 seconds. I'm going to be using my left thumb. So the winner can get anywhere between 1 cent and $25,000. So everybody who participates, they'll participate, and then when they get out, they have a vote. I'm going to vote 25,000 because there's going to be some Yahoo who does this for like 4 days straight. By the time this goes up, there's still probably going to be a couple hundred people going. So, Aaron Castlecheck is doing this challenge. I have no intention on winning this. I just want to make a video on this. Hopefully get some views. So, yeah. So, I've always been fascinated by MrBeast's challenges. And I finally get to participate in one, and I get to see what kind of willpower goes into stuff like this. My goal is to go at least 2 hours. I'm going to try and go 4, but my mom would like dinner by 6:15, so I'm going to go no longer than 4. All right, 13 seconds left. I'm nervous, guys. This is going to take a lot of willpower, but I've got ESPN on the TV, and I've got iTunes at the ready. Okay, 4, 3, 2, my thumb is on the screen, and we're going. Okay, so one thing with this thing is if you play with friends, you can like hook up a Bluetooth and get extra lives. And I'm not doing that. And one trick with this is you have to move your thumb, or whichever finger you're using, every few seconds to a new circle. It's like, you have this long to move it to this spot. I did a practice mode run the other day, and there was one like every 6 to 8 seconds. I've only had to do one in the first 35 seconds of this. So, okay, I'm gonna be here a while, but I will update you guys once I reach a certain threshold. I have just hit the 15-minute mark. So there's about 1.12 million people playing this. The number's going down by a couple hundred every few seconds. Like I mentioned earlier, you can vote after you're out between 1 cent and $25,000. So the current prize pool is about $15,700, just a little bit less than that. That would be about a year of college for me. But you know, student debt's a thing, and my mother would like to see my smiling face for dinner. The prize pool's going up a bit now. It's about $15,732. The players remaining keeps going between like ... It does that sometimes, and then it shows the amount, and sometimes the prize pool just defaults back to $25,000 like it just did. All right, now we're down to less than 1.122. It was at 1122, 200 something for a while. But there are 1,121,181 people left. 16 minutes and 19 seconds in. I'm doing good. I spend most of my days in this bed anyway when I'm at my mom's, so this is a walk in the park for me. I have just hit the 30-minute mark. About 6,000 people have dropped out in the last 15 minutes. The prize pool's gone up by about $150. It's at about $16,100. It hasn't updated in a minute or two. One of the tough things about this is that you can't keep your finger in one place, or your thumb, as what I'm doing. I'm using my left thumb. You have 5 seconds to move to a certain circle on the screen, just so you move your finger so you're not like asleep and you miss one. I almost missed one. It got down to 2 seconds before I noticed it, because I was watching the TV. I'm watching NFL Live on ESPN2 right now, It's really helped that sports are coming back, and Cam Newton got signed by the New England Patriots 2 days ago, the day I'm recording this. I think it was 2 days ago, yeah. But yeah, they've been talking about that almost nonstop. It's been all over my Instagram feed. But yeah, that's given people something to talk about. I've been watching ESPN. I'll probably bust into my music stash once I get to the 45-minute mark, which will be my next update for you guys. I installed iTunes on my computer this morning and downloaded like all 50-some songs I have. So that's going to be what I use to stay sane these next few hours. The tip of my thumb's getting a little bit numb, I'm not going to lie, but it's not awful. I can like adjust my thumb. That's the great thing about having an iPhone 11. It has really good like touch sensors, so if I like adjust my thumb to rest the tip of my thumb, and I like have my thumb print on the screen, then it doesn't count as like a no touch. I'm just shifting my thumb. Alright, the prize pool is almost at 16,200 now. There's 1,112,204 people left, so about 8,000 people have dropped in the last 17 minutes. So yeah, I'll get back to you guys in a few minutes. And 45 minutes. Some interesting development. Last update, we had over 1.1 million people. We're under a million now. We're actually under 940,000. The current number of players remaining just dropped again. 937,636 people, and the prize pool is up to $16,837.12. So big 15-minute stretch there. So I'm feeling good. Like, granted, I might rank in like the top few thousand people, but there's gonna be like a select handful of people that will last days at a time. So yeah, regardless of my confidence, I'm still gonna cut it off at 4 hours. If I make it that long, I hope I make it that long. I'm starting to get a little sleepy, not gonna lie, because this is usually the time of day when I like to take a nap. So I'm gonna have to fight through that. I'm gonna get some tunes going, and I'll update you guys once I hit the 1 hour mark. 1 hour, ladies and germs. Not a ton of people dropping compared to the last checkpoint. Only lost about 15,000 people. We're down to just shy of 925,000. The prize pool is about $7 short of $17,000 now. My thumb's getting pretty numb. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Stevie Wonder's pumping in the headphones, and we might hit 17,000 for the prize pool now. We're about 21 cents short, and there we go. $17,002. I don't know how well you guys. There you go. $17,002. So you saw that circle pop up briefly there. It helps to have your finger or thumb in the middle of the screen, because that's where most of them pop up. There's not as many of those as I thought there was, because they had the app open to a practice trials. I tried one. I went like 10 minutes for practice. There was one like every few seconds, like every 6 to 8 seconds. There's only like one, maybe two a minute now, and I don't even see most of them because they're in the middle near my thumb. Going strong through an hour. Prize pool's ticking up slowly. Players remaining ticking down slowly. I hope Aaron's doing well. Alright, back to it. It's gonna bring you down. Listening to some Guns N' Roses. Music playlist is keeping me going. And we are officially at an hour and a half. It's getting hot in here, I'm not gonna lie to you. But that's my room. I have to have like 3 fans going at all times to like have bearable temperature in here. Yeah, there's just over 900,000 people left. Prize pool is $17,267.19 and slowly going up. This takes resilience, man. My thumb is numb. My screen is starting to get a little sweaty now. I'm glad I wiped it off before I started, because there's like sweat lines where I'm dragging my thumb. But as you can see, we're still going strong. So I'll check in with you guys once we hit the 2-hour mark. The 2-hour mark is my original goal. My stretch goal is 4 hours. For those of you swim team members who follow me, you know all about goals and stretch goals, don't you, boys? But everybody else probably doesn't get that. But all right, time to go back to staring at my screen. Yay. 2 hours. I've been sitting here with my thumb on a screen for 2 hours. And there are still 875,000 other people doing it with me. Prize pool's up to about 17,400. Fatigue's really starting to set in, man. I'm trying not to fall asleep. Again, I'm a nap guy. I like taking naps. I take multiple naps a week. This is one reason why I was so glad MrBeast opened up a challenge like this in public, because he puts together like a 15-minute video of him and his friends doing challenges. But there's so much more to it than that. They've had guys stand in a circle for hours or even days on end. They've had guys sit in cars. I remember this one challenge where they were competing for a Tesla, and the final 2 guys, they were in there for 3 days straight. They were going to the bathroom in a bucket. They were sweating like pigs. They both stunk. They were brushing their teeth and putting on deodorant in the car. It was disgusting. And that just goes to show how much willpower goes into challenges like this. I've been doing this for 2 hours and I'm already tired. But I'm not going to win this. I don't plan on winning this, because there's going to be people out here who are doing this for 3 days straight or something crazy like that. So it just goes to show you can participate in challenges where you can win tens of thousands of dollars, but what's it going to cost you? How much damage is it going to do to you mentally and physically? And I remember MrBeast challenges. I think there was this one insane room challenge where they had 2 guys leave. One of them had a nasty ear infection, and then the other one dislocated his shoulder getting out of the straitjacket they put him in. So hands up to MrBeast. The dude knows how to make good content. He makes it look so much easier than it does. He has a small army of people that work for him that helps him do all the things he does, and he has money coming out of his butt. That's not just from him. He calls them the investors, but he sells merchandise to get a lot of money. And he doesn't just do silly challenges like this. He donates to charity, and he's bought entire stores worth of food, and he's donated them to food banks. And his last video, he replaced one of his workers' father's houses with new furniture, and he gave him 60 grand. So MrBeast is a fantastic guy. If you guys aren't subscribed to him, you should go sub to him. I'll leave his link in the description. Go sub to Castle Check. He's participating in this with me. I'm not sure if he's still in. I can't exactly text him for obvious reasons. But yeah, this is a lot harder than it looks, folks. It's just the fact of holding concentration. And I've nearly missed a couple of circles. And while I'm talking, there's a few thousand people down. There's 800 and, oh wow, dropping even more. We're down to 868,327 people. And 307. Prize pool is 17,400-ish. But yeah, my hope is just to make this a 10-minute video. And with all the rambling I'm doing, I'll probably make it there. But this is harder than it looks, man. I sit in bed all day, but I move spots. I don't have my thumb going numb because I have it on a phone screen for so long. I can get up, take bathroom breaks. I have not gotten up from this bed. I don't want to take any chances. I've taken a few sips of water. I have not gotten up from this spot in over 2 hours. So I'm gonna go for as long as I can, up to 4 hours, but I'm not sure I'm going to make it there. This last half hour has been rough, I'm not going to lie, but I'm going to keep it going.
A few moments later.
Guys, I just lost. I didn't take my thumb off the screen. Oh, man. I mean, I made it over 2 hours. Okay, so I lasted 2 hours, 8 minutes, 9 seconds, and then I'm gonna vote for the winner to get 25,000, so that bumps it up. I think there was sweat buildup by the base of where my thumb, this thumb right here, was pressing, and I think it tricked the screen into thinking I wasn't holding it, but my thumb didn't leave the screen. But I did make it past 2 hours, so I've got to be happy with that. Okay. Stay tuned for a winner. The game is still going on, but we'll share the final pool amount here when someone has won. The app company who made this is MSCHF. This is like their 24th app they've made. New drops 2nd and 4th Tuesday of every month. That's the MrBeast finger on the app challenge. I'm kind of glad it's over because now I can take a nap and like text people. But yeah, my thumb didn't leave the screen, so I don't know what happened. But thank you guys for experiencing this kind of sort of with me. You didn't sit here for 2 hours and 8 minutes and 9 seconds like I did. But yeah, this is a video. I'm happy with it. If I get a few dozen views out of it, maybe a sub or 3, I'll be thrilled. MrBeast, keep doing good work. And yeah, peace out, guys.